Anybody remember the name?
Back in the day, right?
I don't know when that is.
I know Ryan Lochte, I believe it was,
Yeah, it
was
wasn't
like
him.
going to be the next Michael Phelps, and I know he had some success, but certainly not 19 gold medals.
Anybody, Andrew? Anybody remember who won? It was a big deal, and he won. No, I can't remember. Okay, I want to give you.
Anything since Michael Phelps.
Wasn't Caitlyn Jenner, was it?
It might have been. Yeah, they did a different name at the time. I seem to remember. Okay, I want to give you a chance to win here this morning. We have ESPN Premier Boxing Championship as it's returning to the Turning Stone Resort and Casino on Friday night. The featured bout, undefeated fighter Miguel Flores, who's 20-0, taking on Ryan Kilzeski. It's all happening in the Event Center. Doors open at 6. Tickets start at $25 each. It is an ESPN event, so it'll be a full house and a great event. For tickets, call 361-SHOW or Ticketmaster Mark Spitz. That's not the answer.
It's not.
But he was huge back in that's really back in the day.
Okay. Carl Lewis?
I
He
would
was a
say
runner.
maybe 90s, if you go into the 90s. No, he was a swimmer. Anyway, if you want to win a pair of tickets to the boxing action on Friday night, wait a minute, everybody's calling in. Maybe they'll have an answer.
Caller?
Huh?
What caller did you need?
Well, I didn't do that yet.
Okay, well, the phones are ringing. They're eager for
I
these
think
tickets here.
some of the calls, I think,
Are you
are for
calling
the
for the
Olympic.
tickets or the Olympics? What are you calling for?
Just to let you know, Greg Louganis, I think, was a swimmer you were thinking of.
Louganis is not the one I'm thinking of, though.
Oh, okay.
He was big, but it wasn't Louganis.
Matt
Hey, yep.
All right, thanks, man.
Biondi? I don't have this
No,
name right.
no.
He was a swimmer.
What was his name?
84 to
What was his
92.
name?
Spitz.
Michael Spitz. Maybe it was Michael Spitz, but I don't think so.
Mark Spitz, actually.
Mark Spitz?
Yeah, Mark Spitz. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Yep.
I don't think it was Mark Spitz either. But do you have a name for me?
Rowdy Gaines.
Rowdy Gaines. Nope.
But
Was he a professional wrestler?
That was a number 2 choice. I'm pretty sure it was Spitz.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
it was Spitz.
Maybe it was Spitz. I just remember the picture on Time Magazine, the cover, and holding the 5 or 6 gold medals. But I'm thinking 90s. I'm not thinking 80s or 70s. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was swimming. Maybe it was. Maybe I've got it mixed up with speed skating. Both of them involve water. One's frozen, one isn't.
different season sports, but
Yeah.
that's good.
Maybe. It Spitz probably was Spitz. Anyway, I'll take caller number 5 through the lines right now. Give you a chance to win. We're going to throw a question at you, and it is a boxing question, but I think these are really easy, by the way. A pair of tickets for Friday night at the Turning Stone, and it's boxing action, ESPN Premier Boxing Championships. Caller 5 will give you a shot at winning here right now at 7360186. And now I've got so many things happening right now. Victoria Cataldo is in studio right now. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you guys have an event called Wings and Wheels that's happening over at Masonic. So talk about that.
Yeah, it's this Saturday. It's our second year. It's a car show, motorcycles, and RC airplanes.
So the airplanes are
They're like the 1 pound airplanes,
Right.
like the really small remote controlled airplanes.
and that's a big. There's a real big
Following like a group.
a group of people that really are big into this.
Yeah, Mohawk Valley Community College. There's someone from their aeronautics program. They're going to be there with like a jet turbine engine, and then there's a plane that the kids can get in, get their picture taken, and then there's a number of remote control airplane groups that are going to be there. And if the weather is great, and depending upon the wind and everything, they're actually going to be flying this year.
Oh, nice.
They need a certain amount of airspace, so we redesigned the parking this year for the cars and bikes so that the planes can actually fly this year.
So it's Wings and Wheels.
Wings and
So
Wheels.
talk about the wheels part.
The wheels, yeah. Last year we had about 200 vehicles and motorcycles. So we're hoping, it was our first year, so we're hoping that it will be a little bit bigger this year. Everything's weather dependent, obviously, but it should be great. Like I said, we redesigned the parking, so we have plenty of room for it to expand. It's open to anybody who wants to put their car in. You don't have to register. It's from 11 to 3. The gates open at 9:30. You come right to the campus right on Bleecker Street. So the address is 2150 Bleecker Street.
Okay.
Come to the second gate. There's plenty of people to help direct you.
You guys have food vendors and all that stuff.
Yeah, we have
tons of food.
Tons of food.
And
tons of things for kids to do as well. So come on down. It's free to come. $5 donation to show your vehicle.
And awards too?
Yeah, everything is People's Choice Awards. So we have 2 People's Choice Awards for cars and 2 People's Choice Awards for motorcycles. It's broken down by modern and vintage, so based upon the year.
So modern would be something that's probably more tricked out.
We did it by year.
Okay.
So depending upon your car or your motorcycle. So it's
obviously the
split based upon
vintage is what it is. Some beautiful.
Yeah.
And
I think for the motorcycle, I think we broke it off at 1990.
Okay.
And then for the car was 1981 and above for modern.
All right. For details, if somebody has questions,
you can give us a call at the office at 315-798-4703, or you can go right to our website at mccny.com/events.
Okay. Good stuff. Saturday, 11 to 3 in Masonic.
Yes.
Okay, Victoria, thanks so much.
Thanks. Hope to see you guys all there.
All right. On the line right now is Stephen Whitesboro. Wants to take a shot at the, I think I did mix it up with speed skating. Who was the speed skater that won like 6 amazing medals? And does anybody remember who that was?
I don't know who the speed skater was.
But Mark Spitz was the big swimmer.
Cycling through here some old Time magazine Olympic-related covers, and Michael Johnson, who was a 2- or 3-time gold medalist in the 90s, did get a cover. He was on the cover, and he's actually got his golden track cleats over his shoulder in the image. I thought maybe that's what you were confused.
How would he swim with track cleats?
Well, he didn't swim. He was a runner.
Oh, he was a runner. Okay, got it. Stephen Whitesboro. Good morning, Stephen. I'm, 1 week of vacation, I'm completely lost. It's terrible.
You're looking for Eric Hayden?
Eric Hayden is the answer.
Is that who it was?
Speed skater.
Yeah.
So if I missed the boxing question, maybe I can get a reprieve.
That's right. You've dealt with my my oncoming. I don't know what I have coming. Maybe it's Alzheimer's. I don't know, but it's called vacation. It's the day after a week's vacation. So, all right, I'm going to throw some questions at you. It's one. You have to answer one, and if you get it right, you win the tickets. If you get it wrong, we'll use Eric Hayden as your answer. All right.
Okay.
Pretty easy. Good. All right. This is actually an easy one. Here's your question: where did the movie Rocky take place? Where did the movie Rocky take place?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
In Philly, that is absolutely. We wanted North Philly, I believe, was the answer. Is that correct?
Yes, we'll take it though.
But I think Philadelphia will do it. Hayden will do it as well for you. But we'll give you a pair of tickets. It's for Friday night over at the Turning Stone ESPN Premier Boxing Championships. It's going to be a big night over there, and you have a pair of tickets. Steve, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Right. And Andrew, if you could get his information, these are will call tickets, so make sure you get that, and we'll pass that on.
Sit tight, Steve. We'll take care of you. Coming right back, 823 WIBX.